The Farmer's Slaughter, Book 1, A Harley and Davidson Mystery. Written by Liliana Hart and Scott Silveri. Narrated by Noah Michael Levine and Erin Deward.
Chapter 1. "They call him Hammerin' Hank," Heather said, waggling her eyebrows. "I wonder what it is he hammers." Agatha buried her face in the plastic menu, not particularly interested in the man Heather had targeted to be her next ex-husband, especially since the man in question was new in Agatha's neighborhood. Not that she'd spent a lot of time peeping through her blinds and down the corner at him. It was just neighborly curiosity, but the man definitely had a story. The cracked vinyl seat of the booth scratched her legs, and she regretted the skirt she'd put on that morning, but it had been one of the only clean things left in her closet. So it was either the skirt or the cocktail dress she'd worn at a New Year's Eve party several years before. The skirt wasn't so bad. It was made out of soft cotton, plus it had pockets, which was the best invention in the history of the runway, in her opinion. The problem with wearing a skirt was you had to do it justice. Skirts required a certain cute factor that took a little bit of effort. So she'd put on a black and white striped stretchy top and pulled her dark hair into a loose ponytail with a few free-flying wisps like Heather had showed her. And then she'd added dangly black earrings because she figured she might as well go all out. The only thing she was missing was her black Toms, which were buried in the mud along with her pride, so she'd opted for a pair of black ballet flats instead. The problem with effort was that Agatha had no time for it. In fact, she had no time for lunch with Heather either, but guilt had her meeting her friend even though deadline was calling. She'd been running a scene through her head for the last 2 days, and it still wasn't right. "Maybe he's a contractor," she said, feeling guilty for ignoring her friend. "Or maybe he works on the railroad. Or maybe he's a vampire hunter and hammers stakes into their hearts." Heather swatted away Agatha's menu, so she had no choice but to engage face to face. "You're no fun, Agatha. Come on, tell me what you think about him. You can't tell me you haven't noticed him. You're about the nosiest person I've ever met." "I'm doing character research," Agatha said dryly. "Sure you are. Please."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?